Not sure what happened there. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and our take 2 with our video this morning. The camera kicked off for some reason, maybe a memory situation. I'll have to look into a little later. Come on, Loki, let's go. For whatever reason, he's found rabbit turds today, so I'm probably gonna have to keep an eye on worms, damn it. Come on, Loki. So, nope, get out of there. Good boy, come on, let's go. Good boy. So as I was saying, we're going to go through some frustrated recalls. It may not be today, but soon coming up. We're going to get more into the subject of playing with a purpose. And that's a very important subject overall in general. And then we'll be doing some frustrated recalls, and then we're seeing how much his drive comes up with a want for the food. And we're going to be going through that now. This nose to the ground and going after the rabbit turds might be a little bit more awareness of food right now. Little things like this that tell you, come on. Come on, Loki, let's go. Good boy, good. All right, so we're gonna go back in the house. I thank you very much for listening to my chattering, and we'll get you another video this morning. I'm probably gonna shut off tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining coming up again, dang it. I wish this weather would balance out so I could get out and train. Yesterday was great because it came out in the morning like it is now, and it's beautiful. And it got cloudy and ugly and kind of ruined my mood for training. I got a whole string of dogs I need to get really on top of, and there's 3 or 4 of them that really need to get out of here. So it's you got to put in the work to make that happen. So I've got to work with Demas is on my list, and so is Turk. Both those dogs will be a lot of work. And then Bravo that I've had from another friend of mine that's kind of a dual thing where he's got his hands in it. So I've got to respect that, and I want to get him out of here too. So he's costing me a food bill. One of the biggest things you got to realize when you're a professional, guys, is that you have a workload, and you got to be able to stay on top of it and still be able to keep out there with your peers and doing all the things you want to do. And when you have things that don't work out the way you need them to, that your product will suffer. So you got to always be thinking that the main thing is the customer. In this case, I don't have as many customers. I have more that I sell. These dogs should go and Joker is getting ready to turn out here in another few months. He'll be done and ready to be sold. All I'm looking for is the muzzle work and the underarm sleeve work, but I got to find the right decoys to do the work and know what they're doing. So that's the important part. So if you know of anybody that's good enough, give me a yell privately, whatever. Find out if there is somebody out there that's got the skill that I need. A lot of the decoys that I hang out with are sport decoys, and they're not into the underarm sleeve work, or they've gotten so good enough that they don't want to fall on the ground, they don't want to get dirty in there, and they're sissies. So I've got to find somebody maybe that I can coach to do it, or somebody that's got a little bit of at least understanding of training that's willing to do the work. And the idea behind that is to take the dog off the equipment and then give him a little bit more of a serious attitude in doing the work. So he's bringing a little bit more defense and pressure, and you just got to balance it with the underarm sleeve work, a little bit of scenario work, so he starts getting surprised in different areas, and then realizes that this could happen to him anywhere, not just on the training field, where he gets cued by having a harness put on him. He knows he's going to go out and find the bad guy, and so that is a difference in the dog's mental attitude. To turn him into true personal protection, you got to do a little bit of scenario work, and you got to basically put an edge on him a little bit in that regards. And then it's got to make sure that you keep it balanced, and so that it's safe and that the dog is balanced in his attitude. Some dogs get really high on it to a point where now you got a problem, because every time you turn around and take him out, he's looking for the bad guy. So we don't want that either. It's got to be back to balance, back to yin and yang. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.